What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Ali of Where's Ali. Y'all, I am your eccentric nomad, and I am back here today to talk about or answer one of you all's questions from a Q&A, and that I appreciate so much. But these are some of the questions that I respond to via consultation, I respond to on social media, and in my travel course. And this question came from one of my viewers that asked, how do I decide how long I'm gonna stay in a particular location? All right, so you guys know that my channel is all things travel. It is about what happens after the honeymoon stage of travel. You've decided you want to do this full-time, long-term, whatever. You might be taking a sabbatical. You might just be out here like, okay, I'm taking a month off. There's that little glitch in between vacation and the anxiety and fear of, oh my God, this is 4 weeks, it's 6 weeks, it's 8 weeks. How do I survive? That is why I'm here. I'm helping you get past that stage, you guys. Help you guys get off the couch, out the house, in the car, plane, train, bus, whatever it is, so that you can start your own personal journey. I think I'm going to give you 6 things that run through my mind when I'm deciding, do I stay 1 day? Do I stay a week? Am I staying 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, whatever? And number one, this is pretty much a deciding factor for everything. When I get to a point where this becomes a non-issue, then maybe you won't see it so high up on the list, but I think it's something that we always have to think about, and that's cost. What does it cost to stay in a place for 1 week versus 2 weeks versus a month, 6 months, so on and so forth? Can I afford that? And these are the list of things that you have to consider: accommodations, food, transportation, data if you need it, and excursions, activities, anything that you want to do. Now, the one thing about accommodations that I'm going to mention, which is really cool, that I don't know that I've mentioned too much on any of my other videos, and that is, what if you can actually do some sort of house sitting? You guys, if y'all don't already know, I am on Trusted House Sitters, and I actually have a link that you'll find in the description if you guys want to sign up for that. And that's an option if you want to pet sit at someone's house and your accommodations are completely free. I have only been able to do this when I was in the States, because the places that I've traveled to up to this point, literally my schedule did not match, not one. And in most cases, there was very limited availability. Like where I am now, there's quite a few house sits for Vietnam, but there's none available right now where I am. So I gotta find accommodations via Airbnb, via other realtor sites, via Facebook realtor groups or expat groups where people know of people that you can reach out to that help you, which is how I found the apartment that I'm in as well. And so that is the one thing. Accommodations is the most important. Where are you gonna sleep, y'all? Number 2, food. How much is food? Because you could go to a place, like I said before in the previous video, and the food cost is astronomical. Then transportation, moving around. Like if you go in the US, I need to take an Uber that's 30 minutes, it's gonna cost me $60, $75. Whereas if I'm somewhere else and I take an Uber that's 30 minutes, it might cost me like $4 or $5 or less, right? Makes a huge difference. And then finally, access data. We gotta think about, if I need to do different things via the web, how good is their Wi-Fi in different places? Do I have to pay for it? And if I do have to pay for it, what is that cost? And then how good is the access? Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, we'll talk about work schedule. Some of you guys have jobs that allow you to work anywhere in the world, or you're remote, and so you're taking that leap of, okay, I'm going to take a 4-day vacation, but I'm going to stay an extra week, taking an extended time, or you're taking a sabbatical, but you still need to check on things. And so work schedule is important. Time differences, understanding that, yeah, everybody want to go to Bali. But everybody ain't ready for that 16-hour time difference. We not ready. I'm in a 12 or 13-hour time difference right now. And so, but you also have clients from 8 to 5 normal standard business work hours back home. How you gonna be up 24 hours a day? So maybe it can only be a vacation. It can't be a 1 month, 2 month kind of thing. You got to figure those things out. All right. Number 3, visa. I talk about this in my course, you guys. I think this is actually module number 3. Go figure, it's number 3 on this list. Visa duration. As I mentioned many times before, your visa and determining whether or not you have to apply for a separate visa or approval letter or anything like that strongly depends on the visa or the passport that you hold. And I go into the information around, you know, how strong passports are in the class and in the module. You guys can check that out. But one of the things that's important to note is if you want to stay somewhere 60 days, 90 days, 6 months to a year, but you only get a 30-day visa, how are you going to do that? So right now I'm in Vietnam, and Vietnam has eliminated their 90-day visa app, but they only are allowing a 30-day tourist visa. And so what that means is every single person that does not have an extended visa or some sort of exemption has to leave before 30 days hits, right? So what that means is you can either do a border run, which I will be doing next week, you guys. I'm going to show you that process. So stay tuned for that video. But then there's the option. I just came from Costa Rica. This is a perfect example. 90-day visa, and you don't even have to apply for the visa. So you can literally stay there for 90 days. But for me, Costa Rica was too expensive. My number 1 reason for staying in a place longer was completely washed out of the water. So it didn't work for me in this particular time in said life right now, right? Okay. All right, y'all. So number 4, boom, 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 boom. What happens when the seasons change? So let's say you go to a place like to stay for 3 months or something like that, or 6 months, but I don't like the cold, or I'm not into this rainy season, or you're in a place that has tsunamis. And you want to be gone before that happens. That can determine how long you're going to stay in a place. Number 5, I'm going to go back to this one. Access needed. Depending on what it is that you need to be doing or what you desire to be doing, you need to know what types of access you have. Access to things. Do you have access to your money? Do you have access to getting products and services that you're going to need? Maybe you're somewhere and you travel like I do, and so you might need to buy clothes. I just found out yesterday that Vietnam is one of those places that does not carry a woman's shoe bigger than a 9. That's a problem considering I just threw away 2 pairs of shoes. So I did not do my homework before I got here, and I need some running shoes. Anybody coming from the US, I got some running shoes in Texas. Or if you're coming, I can order something off Amazon so I can get some running shoes. Let me know. Ping me in the comments. I appreciate you. So access is important. If you're planning on staying somewhere longer, you need to know whether or not you can get the things that you need. And another thing that's important from an access perspective, another example, is hair products. Y'all, I'm mini locked in here. I got micro locks and just did a retie. Boom. Hopefully y'all like that. You come down too. But there's products that I need, and there's natural oils, and I actually just found some stuff yesterday. I'll do a whole different post on something that I'm using now to keep my tresses moisturized from the inside out. And so things like that I have to think about that are important to me. I can't just go and buy anything off the counter and be washing my hair with it, stripping all the natural juices and berries out of my hair. I can't do it. Same thing for my skin. And you'd be surprised when you go to some of these places and you think everything is natural, but when you walk in their store, everything is chemically induced, I would like to say. No, I'm gonna self-promote myself with my dry packs that I use, and I teach you how to bring your products that you need in dry form and add the liquid to it. Let me know if you want some of that information. Okay, so this is the last thing, you guys. Last thing, number 6, and this one is so important. How do you feel in the place that you're in? How do the locals feel about foreigners? How do we treat locals so that, you know, they're not feeling despair because we are in their space, right? You can go to a place and think that it's amazing. You could go to a place for vacation for 4 or 5 days and it's fantastic because you're on tours every day. And so your tour guides are, you know, representing, but they're representing from a tourist perspective. You're not actually walking the streets every day. I am a big proponent of please get out in these streets. I walk every day and I have found here, these people are awesome. You guys check my videos. I'll be posting more of my vlogs. I have a good time with everybody. I do get some stares and stuff. 2 days ago or something, I had an incident with my hair. Yeah, 2 days ago. And I understand a lot of things because the hair thing is something that I experience in corporate America in the US, in my own office bathroom on a regular basis from somebody who was American. And I had no problem explaining, but it was the way this was done here. So just understanding whether or not you will be accepted and whether or not you can actually function in that space is really, really important and helps me determine how long I'm gonna stay in a particular location. All right, you guys, hopefully that helps you. These are things that get you started, things that get you thinking about what it is that you want to do. When you say, oh, Ali, can I travel? Well, how do I travel like you? There's a lot that goes into it if you're not already out here in this space doing it. So I want to provide you the basis of how to get up off the couch, out the house, in the car, bus, train, plane, whatever it takes, so that you start your own personal journey and that you enjoy it. Because the bottom line is we want you to be successful, and success is determined by each individual person. Your success may be, can I make it a month? Another person's success may be, I need to do 6 months, I need a break, whatever. Another person's success could be, I'm out here venturing, trying to figure out my forever home, and I need to know how do I maneuver in these new spaces. And I'm here to help you with any one of those durations. I appreciate you guys. If you get a chance and you enjoy this information, please click the subscribe button, click the like button, leave me a comment, y'all. The comments help other people see the videos. Then if you don't mind, wherever the notification, click that notification bell so you're notified next time I post another video or go live. And you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Until next time, y'all know the drill. Doodles and noodles, peace and hair grease.